Hi friends, I'm back again with another custom journal. This is an Alice in Wonderland themed journal, and it is showing exclusively the digital images from DigitalCollageClub.com. You can check out the link in the description box below. She has so many Alice in Wonderland papers and ephemera and things like that. I didn't even use all of them because there's so many. This is a 9x6 writing journal, so there's 60 pages. I chose this gold foiled flower paper, and then all around the edge, instead of distressing it, I embossed it kind of with this gold linen type color. And then I did this collage on the front. This is, you are entirely bonkers, but I will tell you a secret. All the best people are. And this is Wonderland on the bottom. And this was done by Digital Collage Club. I added some Wink of Stella to her crown and the dragonfly wings. And then all around the edges, well, it's stitched. And all around the edges, I collaged these pieces of laces and ribbons, and then I have a couple buttons here and a little green jingle bell on this garment pin. And I used a really, really fun ribbon for the closure, all different colors. And here we go. I chose a very subtle background. They kind of have hearts, so that reminds me of the Queen of Hearts. It's very subtle to pull out a little bit of the vintage feel and to not scream too loudly, since the rest of the book has a lot to tell. So here's the Queen of Hearts playing card as a tuck spot, and then this is from a 1950s children's encyclopedia about Alice in Wonderland. This is an actual page ripped out, so that is here in the front. And I did some stenciling on some of the coffee dyed paper, and here's a ribbon, and there's a flip up, flip down for journaling, and one of the all of these Alice in Wonderland ephemera, they're all Digital Collage Club, so I'm not going to say that over and over again. But here's a library card, and it says I'm late, and it has the rabbit. And there were some beautiful papers in the Alice in Wonderland kits or files, and I love these rabbits. And I was inspired by Wendy over at Wendy's journal adventure about coffee painting. And I you know, all I have to say was I was inspired. She's so neat and so like, oh, I'm going to paint this. And I'm just like, slap it all on there, brush strokes. But I kept thinking painting the roses red. So you can actually see the coffee, the brush strokes all over it. So anyway, I think that's cool. There's a whole bunch of paper tabs all up and down here. Some stenciling with coffee, lots of really grungy look. This is a gardening page, and it does have roses on one of the sides. And I love the green. So here the pocket's kind of up a little high. You know, Alice in Wonderland, things are weird. So you know what, why not? And then here's a little ATC journaling card. It says Wonderland, 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 Wonderland. And it has Alice, of course. This really pretty tag that I stamped one of the Graphic 45 crowns on, and then I made a little journaling card there. And then I made a little embellishment cluster down here with one of the domino images, and here's the little cards painting the roses red, and then a Tim Holtz that says tail. I found an Alice in Wonderland coloring book at a used bookstore, so I picked it up specifically for this, and there's a couple of pages. Here's the white rabbit, and here's the playing cards painting the roses red. This is actually a paint chip card tab that I made. And then this is a paint chip card, and it says Tea Berry Blossom. So maybe this is the color red that the Queen wanted the playing cards to paint the roses. And obviously they messed up and had to go back. Here's what the rose looked like after they painted it. And here's a little mini tag, and it says Artful. And then a little paint splatter, yeah, what's it called? Index card, journaling card. Ugh. And then there's a crown stamp there, some more beautiful Alice paper that says Drink Me. And then I added here this little brad. It's a brad, and it's a little paint palette. So this is the palette that the cards used. And then I used a little bit of a doily here when I was spraying on. I love all the ink and the grungy, how it all came out. Here's more of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and then I added some ribbon to that. Another journaling card, the Queen, off with her head. There's a really weird, funny felt rickrack. And then here's a little crown charm up here at the top for the Queen. And more of the coloring pages. We have the Tea Party here, and then the Cheshire Cat on this side. And then I turned one of the Alice cards into a journaling card with some stitching and a little heart clip. Some washi, more more grunginess. I love this one. Who in the world am I? Ah, that's the great puzzle. And then it's wonderfully collaged. So I did the coffee painting, and I just like how grungy it is. All right, so here is another library card off with her head. And then I took this I found these adorable mini flashcards for 50 cents for the pack at a used bookstore. And so then I just collaged some tulle, and this says royalty and a little gemstone. So I added that. Here's some stamping, and then this says crazy and child. Of course, red roses. Here's a red heart, a pocket with a vintage Alice book page that I cut up and added a ribbon tab to. No wonder you are late. Why this watch is exactly 2 days slow. So we have that one. And then here is a vintage Hatter card and a little Monopoly chance card. It's your birthday. Everyone gives you 1 million. Happy birthday, which of course, very merry on birthday is part of Alice. So, and of course the question mark, just the weirdness of Alice in Wonderland. So I added that. And then here's some crazy tags. And I just added girl, both, and altered. Here's drink me this way, that way. Alice wearing the queen's crown. And they just kind of fall all wonky there. Here's the Cheshire Cat. This is from that vintage 50s book I had. The tab is on the bottom of this page. Have you seen the White Rabbit? And then here's more of the Tea Party. And then here is a 3D puffy clock. And this is a book page tab from Alice. Another library card, and then a little embossed numbered tag in the back. I added some red trim to this, and there is a little black stamped crown at the top. And I made a Rolodex journaling card, and I added a birthday cake stamp for her on birthday, and then some doilies that I grunged up. And there's actually 2 here, so you could even do a little hidden journaling or something right there. And then, oh, I need to glue that down. I will glue that down before I send it out. There is a little red banner right there at the top. And then again here on the side with a little poppy-dyed page to journal on. Another Alice ATC card, and then this journaling card I added some stamping and inking to. Flip up and flip down for journaling. The gardeners are painting the roses, and there's the White Rabbit again. There's a little heart stamp there at the top. Some of that doily stenciling I've been doing. More from this gardening book. I added 3 sizes of paper clips so you can clip extra things in if you'd like. Okay, guys, this makes me laugh and it makes me so happy. I don't even know why it makes me so happy. I took one of the Tim Holtz people and I sewed a playing card onto him. I mean, okay, guys, I'm crazy, but that is cute. That is seriously cute. So this is like a vintage Alice in Wonderland playing card man. So, yeah. And then I did a little stamped coffee dyed paper for journaling on. That's my favorite part of the whole journal. More stenciling, and then here in the back is my signature. So this was fun to make, and my brain, sometimes it just does the craziest things, and Alice really brings it out, and I just really enjoyed making this wonky, but very usable at the same time. So thank you for watching, and Terry, I hope that you enjoy this, and it will be, well, this is going up tomorrow, which is the day I'm mailing it to you, so you should see this before you get it, but I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it.